Hi boys and girls, today we're going to go over pages 521 and 522 from our Go Math pages. We're still going over measurement benchmarks. So use the benchmarks to choose the customary, which is what we use in the United States, or the metric unit you would use to measure each. Length of a football, or football field, we would use yards. Length of a cell phone, centimeters. We'd use centimeters. Circle the better estimate. So width of a teacher desk, 10 meters or 1 meter. Well, we know 1 meter is about the width of a door. So think of my desk at school. Is it about 10 doors or only 1 door? 10 doors is way too big for my desk, so it's about 1 meter. It's a little bit bigger than a meter, but it's closer. The amount of liquid a fish tank holds, 10 cups or 10 gallons. So a fish tank, think of really big fish tanks, something that you might even see at the aquarium. So cups, think of our coffee mugs. A coffee mug is about 1 cup, so that would be about 10 coffee mugs, and gallons are about the really big milk jugs. So there would be 10 milk jugs or 10 coffee cups. 10 gallons is bigger to fill up a fish tank because there would be more fish and more space. Distance between Seattle and San Francisco, 6 miles or 680 miles. Seattle's in Washington and San Francisco is in California, which are 2 separate states. They are close states, however, there's a lot of distance in between them. So 680 miles is a better estimate than 6 miles. Solve for 6 and 7. Use benchmarks to explain your answer. Number 6. Christina is making macaroni and cheese for her family. Would Christina use 1 pound of macaroni or 1 ounce of macaroni? Well, 1 ounce is about 5 pencils and 1 pound is about a loaf of bread. So since it's for her whole family, it would make more sense for her to use about 1 pound of macaroni. She would need more pasta than 5 pencils worth. Number 7. Dalton used benchmarks to estimate that there are more cups than quarts in 1 gallon. Is Dalton's estimation reasonable? Explain. Well, remember 1 gallon is about a milk jug, and so cups are closer to measuring cups or coffee cups. Quarts, think of those big Gatorade bottles, but smaller than a jug of milk. So it would take less Gatorade bottles to fill up 1 milk jug than it would to fill up cups. We would need more coffee cups to fill up water into a milk jug. So yes, cups are smaller than quarts. So there would be more cups in a gallon. All right, now the next page. A mini chameleon is about 1 inch long. It spends much of its time on the ground hiding under leaves. Which is the best estimate for the length of a leaf on the mini? Which is the best estimate for the length of a leaf the mini chameleon might hide under? So 4 inches. Inches are, remember, are in between our 2 knuckles. So that would be about 4 knuckles. Ounces, that's about 1 ounce is about 5 pencils. So 4 times 5 is 20. So that would be about 20 pencils. Miles, that takes about 1 mile takes about 20 minutes to walk. So 4 times 20 is 80. So it would be about 80 minutes. 4 pounds. Well, we know 1 pound is equivalent to 1 loaf of bread. So that would be about 4 bread loaves. So the mini chameleon is about 1 inch long. So it's about the length of our knuckle. So if we were to have 4 of our knuckles, that would be the perfect size. 20 pencils would be way too much. 80 minutes is not the right measurement. And 4 bread loaves is way too much as well. So it is 4 inches is our best estimate. Number 9, Mrs. Parker paints the school library. Which is the best estimate for the amount of paint she uses? 18 meters. Well, that's about 1 meter is about 1 door. So that would be about 18 doors. 18 milliliters. Millimeters. Well, 1 millimeter is about 1 sewing pen. So this would be about 18 sewing pens. 18 liters. Well, we know 2 liters is one of those big soda bottles. So if we were to divide 18 by 2, we could get 9 big soda bottles. 18 milliliters. Well, 1 milliliter is about the size of an eyedropper. So this would be about 18 eyedroppers. And Miss Parker is trying to paint the school library. So she would need about 18 doors isn't quite that much. And it's more about liquid because paint's a liquid. So it wouldn't be the correct one. So we'll cross that one out. 18 sewing pins. It doesn't measure liquid, so that one's out again. So now we're in between 9 big soda bottles or 18 eyedroppers. Well, the library, for instance, our school library is really, really big. And 18 eyedroppers, I don't even think would paint one of the walls. So that one's too small. So she has to have 18 liters. Roger took his pet canary to the vet. Which is the best estimate of the weight of the canary? So he has 20 pounds. So we know 1 pound is equivalent to 1 bread loaf. So this would be about 20 bread loaves. 20 ounces. Well, 1 ounce is equivalent to 5 pencils. So 5 times 20 is 100. So that'll be 100 pencils. 1 foot is about the length of a license plate on a car. So this would be about 20 license plate. 20 inches. So remember, 1 inch is about in between our knuckles. So this would be about 20 knuckles. So we're trying to figure out the weight of his canary. So 20 bread loaves, that seems way too heavy because the canary is a small bird. So that would be wrong. 100 pencils? Maybe. We have to come back. 20 license plates? No, because feet is length, not weight. So that's wrong. 20 inches. Once again, inches is length, not weight. So our best answer is 20 ounces. Which is the best estimate for a dose of medicine? A dose is about 1 use. So 2 milliliters, which is about 2 eyedroppers. 2 liters, which is about 1 big soda bottle. 2 millimeters is about 2 sewing pins. And 2 meters is about 2 doors. 2 milliliters for 1 dose of medicine. That seems about reasonable, but we still have other answers, so we'll put a question mark. 2 liters, so 1 big soda bottle for 1 dose of medicine, that is way too much. So that's too big. 2 millimeters, well, a dose of medicine is liquids, so millimeters measures the length, so that would be wrong. 2 meters, once again, it measures length, so we're looking for the liquid, so 2 milliliters would be our best estimate. So that's it for today. I will talk with y'all tomorrow.